And away. The flag is down and the riders away, pushing hard. Pushing, machines are firing. And And leaping into the lead there, leaping right into the lead from his position on the second row of the starting grid was number 45, Billy Nelson, who fired before anyone else and leapt into the lead as they went through the start here. And only one rider is still pushing down as he goes away from our view. Hard luck if you come all this way, get onto the line and push like mad and nothing happens. You wonder whether you've got anything down below. And you keep on pushing, you change a few plugs, and then half a lap later she fires and away you go. And it's all gone to naught. All your preparation, your nights, sleepless nights, to no avail. Now at Billown on lap 1 it was number 45 who I told you had got away to a brilliant start, Billy Nelson, number 45 on a Norton at Billown on lap 1, followed by number 9 David Williams, a Norton. David Williams, yesterday evening's 350cc winner, and in third place number 36 R.J. Warburton from Stockport on a Norton. And shortly the riders will come into view. They'll come up to Stadium Corner, then round the right hand, and here they come. Here the leaders come, and the 3-4 riders coming across the line, and it's number 45, 9, 25, 36, 45, 9, 25, and 36, 8, 11, 19, 23, and number 39 in 16, 2, 37, 48, 6, 46. Now this is what is so wonderful about short circuit racing. You don't need any stopwatches here. The riders are mass start, and you can see they're changing the dicing for position on the road. It's all happening before your eyes, and it has happened. Anything can happen in this kind of racing. It usually does, and it is today. That's Derek Woodman, number 25 on a matchless, who was second last night to David Williams. And at the end of lap 3 it was number 25, 9, 45, 36, 8 and 19 in first 6 places. Number 25, 9, 45, 36, 8 and 19. And number 7 has gone into the paddock. Number 7, Walter Dawson, who got a poor start. Now at the end of lap 4, while we have a spell, it was again number 25, 9, 45, 36, 8 and 19. That's still number 25, Derek Woodman in the lead. In second place, number 9, Dave Williams. Third place, number 45, Billy Nelson. In fourth place, number 36, R.J. Warburton. And in fifth place, number 8, Peter Darville. Now then, at the Billown point, on lap 5, the positions of the first 3 men are unchanged. That was Derek Woodman on lap 3, 81.73 miles per hour. Average speed for the 3 laps, 78.86, which of course includes the standing start first lap. That's Derek Woodman, number 25, lap 3, in 3 minutes, 07.2 seconds, 81.73 miles per hour for that lap. Average speed for the 3 laps, 78.86. And number 9, his speed for the lap was 81.03. So you can see there's very, very little in it at this stage, and I suppose Williams is quite content to be tucked in behind the leader. And on lap 6 at Billown, the positions are unchanged. Number 9, David Williams, has taken over the lead again. And one third of the distance gone. 1/3 of the 18 laps completed. It's number 9, David Williams, who's got a bit tired of being in second place and has come up into first position. And in second place now is Derek Woodman, number 25. And by number only, at the end of lap 6, 1/3 of the distance, by number only, numbers 9, 25, 45, 36, 8 and 19. And then in 7th place, 11, in 8th, number 23. And only the 8th place men have gone through to complete 1/3 of the distance up to now. So you can see the gap between the 1st and 8th, and then between the 8th and 9th man. The a rider approaching us now is probably in 9th position. It was number 2, Randall Cowell, a local boy, who is lying in 9th place. Randall Cowell, number 2 on a Norton, this machine operator from Douglas, Isle of Man, who has quite a bit of experience. Randall Cowell is in 9th position, but there's quite a gap between him and 8th place man, and number 23, C.V. Wallace, also on a Norton. And there must be probably half a lap between the leader, David Williams, and 8th place man. And number 11, Alan Dugdale, stopped at Church Bends and is making adjustments. Number 11 reported. Number 11, Alan Dugdale, who was on the leaderboard, is reported as stopped at Church Bends and is making adjustments. And we're waiting to see which of the 2 riders, number 25 or 9, comes over the slight rise through the cutting from Castletown Corner and into our site at the grandstand here. And this is number 46 going through. And it's number 25 and 9. Now 25, 9 and 45 have gone through, having completed 8 laps, and the 4th place man is just coming into sight now. Now on lap 6, 3. At the end of lap 6, 1/3 of the distance gone. The official time for number 9, David Williams, was 3 minutes 5.6. 3 minutes 5.6 seconds. Number 9, David Williams, for that lap. Speed of 82.43. Average speed for the 6 laps, 80.46. So obviously at the moment, no records in sight. Now number 14, Brian Smith, who is a chef from Stoke, riding in Norton, has stopped to make adjustments at Castletown Corner. I see a rider pushing over the hill through the cutting. This is probably him. Now number 2, Randall Cowell. Number 2, Randall Cowell, has just gone through, and he's lying in 8th position. A very, very creditable 8th place at the moment on lap 8. Number 2, Randall Cowell, a machine operator from Douglas here in the Isle of Man. Now I think the rider who is in our sight stopped up the road is number 14, Brian Smith. And number 11, touring in, number 11, Alan Dugdale, who I told you a few moments ago was making adjustments, is touring in and has obviously gone into the pits. Bernie Lease from Crosby has just gone through, and we're looking up the road, and the rider who was stopped a few minutes ago is still there. 33, and Randall Cowell, who is still in 8th position. Randall Cowell from Douglas, a local rider, and I fancy now this rider who was stopped is pushing down the road, trying to get his machine to fire, trying to bump it into life. No, he's stopped again. He's looking under the tank at the works. Lap 10, 25, 9 and 45 at Billown. Number 25, Derek Woodman again, has taken over the lead from number 9. This is most exciting stuff, because this lead is changing so often. It's very, very difficult to keep track of what's going on. But at Billown on lap 10, number 25, number 25, Derek Woodman, was ahead of 2nd place man David Williams. Now these two are well out in front of 3rd place rider Billy Nelson. Number 4, 9. My goodness! My, there's one for the book. Now then, number 9 took him again in the short run from Billown to the start. Number 9. Now number 15, David Gregory. Number 15, D. Gregory from St. Albans. Riding a Norton, went through the start, holding up his left hand, indicating to following riders and to his pit people, if they're watching out for him, that he's going into the pits. That was number 15, D. Gregory, riding a Norton, went through the start with his left hand clearly indicating to riders following, get over to the right, I'm going to the left, and I'm going into the pits. Now these boys, you'll find, are very, very careful to be fair to riders who may be following. Now that number 23 going through was C.B. Wallace on a Norton from Tame, and he is in 7th position. Lap 12, almost 2/3 of the distance gone. At Billown, the positions of the leaders unchanged. And it's surprising that throughout, number 9, 25, 45, 8, 36 and 19 have retained, have stayed more or less in the same position from the word go. And 9. Number 9 and 25 have gone through in that order, but number 45 is, here he comes now. No, it's not. It's not, it was 48, I'm sorry. There he is, yes, I mistook his colour. Now, number 46, M.E. Ward from the Wirral. Number 46, M.E. Ward has gone into the pits and may be retiring. We have no further information other than that he has gone into the pits. Number 46, riding a Norton, M.E. Ward, has gone into the pits. Now then, lap 10, number 9, David Williams. His lap time, 3 minutes 4 seconds. 83.15 miles per hour, average speed for the 10 laps, 81.37. Now Randall Cowell, number 2, and number 5, TJ Swindlehurst, went through together there, but Swindlehurst at number 5 is, I think, a lap behind. That's Randall Cowell and number 2, who is lying now in 8th position, and with riders of the caliber of these chaps he's competing against today, a very creditable performance. And it's number 9 again, and number 25 now. And we're not getting our signals from Billown. I don't know what's happened at Billown, but we're not. Now rider here, very, very, approaching very wide. Number 6, Smith, on a Norton from Craigie. Perth came round the top corner, the right hand, very gentle approach to us. Very wide. I thought he was going to mount the pavement and shake hands with the timekeepers, but he was obviously had the thing well under control and knew exactly what he was doing. Now number 6 and 17 are having a rare old dice. Number 6 Smith and number 17 Brian Ball are two people to watch down the field. Now number 36 with a very, very flat sound, whose engine R.J. Warburton from Stockport on a Norton, who was lying in 6th place. That's number 36. Now that's particularly hard luck for Warburton, number 36, who was lying in 6th position, is obviously out of the race. He's gone through here looking very sad, flat sound to his engine, obviously overstretched it a little bit, and he appears to me to be out of the race. 5 seconds between first and second place man at the end of lap 15, and 25 seconds between second and third place man at the end of lap 15. 5 seconds separates David Williams and Derek Woodman, and 28 seconds separates Woodman and Billy Nelson at the end of lap 15.
Hello, Bravo. As far as I know, there are 2 after this.
Now number 9 coming through again, and he's about to just changing gear there as he goes past the start, about to lap number 2, Randall Cowell, 25 now. And David Williams increasing his lead over number 25, Derek Woodman. And as he went through the start, David Williams was just about to lap a local rider, Randall Cowell, number 2. Now, in some 16 laps, that's quite an achievement on a 4.4 mile circuit to take 4.5 miles out of another rider, starting together. It gives you some indication of the caliber of this David Williams, this wonderful rider who can take a lap in 16 out of Randall Cowell, who is himself no mean exponent. Randall Cowell, number 2, is about to be lapped. Now then. Now the next time the leaders come through the start, they will receive from Flag Marshal Nelson Gill the yellow and black flag, the yellow flag to signify that they are starting their 18th and final lap. Now at the end of lap 16, David Williams had increased his lead over second place man, number 25 Woodman, by another second. That is 6 seconds between them, and 32 seconds between second and third place man. Now David Williams, this brilliant rider who holds the record lap in the Senior Manx Grand Prix, lap 15, 83.6 miles an hour in a time of 3 minutes 3 seconds. And number 25, Derek Woodman, on lap 15, 3 minutes, 3.4 seconds, speed of 83.42 miles an hour. Now, as I said a few minutes ago, the next time we see the leaders, they will have completed 17 laps and will flash past the start here to start their 18th and final lap. And they will, as they go through the start, receive the yellow flag to tell them they probably haven't any. And here comes number 9 now. And he's taken the yellow flag, and it should be number 25 to be flagged as well. Yes. Number 25, unless they keep some kind of a record of their laps, and it's almost impossible. And Randall Cowell, number 2. Randall Cowell, number 2, a local machine operator from Douglas on his Norton, has been lapped by first and second place men. Now that's quite an achievement from the first and second riders to lap 45. And I think we will now. It's 9:25:45.8 have gone through on their 17th lap and are now on their final lap. And barring mechanical trouble, the finishing order should be number 9, 25, and 45, and number 19 in 5th place. Number 19, Brian Proctor, an engineer from Leeds. And we're waiting for number 23. Number 23, C.V. Wallace, who is in 6th position.
Hello.
Now David Williams, this brilliant rider, aircraft engineer from Leighton Buzzard. David Williams, who was 3rd in the junior Southern 100 1962, 4th in the senior in the same year. Was 3rd in last year's 250 race and had the fastest lap in the senior event. That's the corresponding race to the one that he's now leading. Last year is a lap record holder at the Senior Manx Grand Prix, has had experience at Thruxton, Silverstone, Mallory, and in fact all over the country. We expect to see him come round a bridge corner, through the cutting, into view, and down to the finish line to take the checkered flag from Flag Marshal Nelson Gill. To complete his double win, complete a double win in this 1964 Southern 100 meeting. And here he comes, second rider here, and here he comes, number 9. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful ride by David Williams. Number 9 and second place man, number 25, crossing the line now, also taking the checkered flag. No discredit to Derek Woodman that he's in second place. Again, he was second in the 350 last night to the same winner. These riders, DWs, the David Williams and the Derek Woodmans, were in exactly the same position at the finish of the 350cc race yesterday evening. And we're waiting for number 45, and there's Randall Cowell. There's Randall Cowell, looking a bit puzzled at the checkered flag. Now 45, 3rd place man. Randall Cowell looking a bit puzzled. What's happening here? Checkered flag. He's a lap behind. But of course, once the leader is home, all the riders are given the checkered flag, irrespective of their position in the field or the number of laps they've completed. There's not enough time between races to allow riders, even if they wish to do so, to go on and complete the requisite number of laps. They are credited with the laps they've completed, and the order their finishing order is worked out by the timekeepers according to their position on the road and the number of laps they've completed. So I suppose it is a little bit of credit to them if they complete the course with the leaders, but unless they're well up, they of course only do one lap less. Now then, number 9, 25, 45, 8 and 19 have completed 18 laps. Now that was a thrilling finish to the 18-lap 500cc premier event of this 1964 Southern 100 meeting. Now the final times from the timekeepers for the 500cc race just completed. The fastest lap first, number 9, David Williams, on lap number 11 in a time of 3 minutes, 1.4 seconds, a speed of 84.34 miles per hour. That's number 9, David Williams, riding in Norton on lap 11, lapped at 84.34 miles per hour in 3 minutes, 1.4 seconds. Now for the 18 laps, David Williams averaged 82.12 miles per hour in a total time of 55 minutes, 53.8 seconds. Second place man, number 25, Derek Woodman, averaged 81.89 miles per hour in a growing time, total time of 56 minutes, 2.8 seconds. Third place man, number 45, Billy Nelson, averaged for the race 81.11 miles per hour in 56 minutes, 34.6 seconds. And fourth place man, number 8, Peter Darville, averaged 88.95 miles per hour, 56 minutes, 42.2 seconds. In fifth place was number 19, Brian Proctor on a Norton, average speed 80.31 miles per hour in a time of 57 minutes, 9.2 seconds. In sixth place, I'm delighted to tell you, Randall Cowell, local rider from Douglas on a Norton, and I have not got his average speed. All I have, he only completed 17 laps, but he is still in sixth position, and of course we have no average speed because he did not complete the course. But he went round his 17 laps in 56 minutes, 28 seconds.
This is John Grierson cutting it at this point to remind you that this is Manx Radio for happy listening on 91.2 megacycles in the VHF band, bringing you an outside events broadcast with the cooperation of Mr. T.H. Colburn and all the organisers of the Southern 100 meeting down at the Billown circuit in Castletown. The voice you hear over the PA system is that of Jack Quayle, and we're going back now after having covered the 500cc meeting, the senior race of this meeting, to cover the sidecar event. So here we go, the last event of this, the Southern 100 meeting, and it's over to Jack Quayle.
Now the atmosphere is beginning to build up. This is, in my opinion, the most exciting racing of the lot. The completely unperturbed, these riders and their passengers, they're poised, ready to go, ready to shove these chairs along the road, and the engines burst into life and away and jockey for position to Ballackagan Corner. A full field of 20 high-powered sidecar outfits And the flag is up. Second and it's down, and they're pushing like billy-ho now. And fired, and a draw! And number one. And the passenger has been left behind. A pair has won for the book. A passenger has been left behind, and he's running like mad to catch his driver. My goodness me, that's wonderful.
Everybody else moved on, and number 27 and number 9 just moved out.
Oh, then that was really something wonderful. I've never seen that before. No, I've never seen that either here or at the TT or at any other race meeting. There was the driver so anxious to get away. His passenger was pushing. The machine fired. Away he went, driving away, happily, blithely sailing on, and the passenger left standing on the line. And the driver, completely unaware that his passenger was belting along as hard as he could go behind him. 4-minute mile stuff just wasn't in it. But eventually he cottoned on. Where is he? He's not there. I'd better wait for him. Oh, wonderful stuff. And they're at Billown. Half distance gone. At Billown, and it's number 11, Russell Hackman, and his passenger Ireland on their tri-special in the lead from number 21, Charlie Freeman in second place. In third place, Fred Wallace and Alf Barton. And Alf Barton, incidentally, passenger to Fred Wallace, number 20, is also a solo rider who rode in the 350cc race yesterday evening. Now, Fred Wallace, incidentally, it's of interest, he crashed at Scarborough in May, is now okay, was second in 1962 and third in the 1963 Southern 100 sidecar race. That's Fred Wallace and Alf Barton in third position at Billown on lap 1. And I can hear the leaders approaching the corner, the bridge corner at Castletown, past the 4th milestone, turn right, and they don't half turn up at that bridge corner, and right and along the straight into our view, and it should be, and it's number 21 out in front, 21, 20, 11, 17, 1, 18, 10, and 12. Now quite a considerable gap now after number 12, before number 23, 19, 3, 25. And 15, 14, 16, 2, and 5. And coming into view on lap 2, it will be number 21, certainly Charlie Freeman, number 21, and it is well out in front. And number 11 and number 20 tucked in behind. 1. And end of lap 2, it was still in the lead, Charlie Freeman. In second place, number 11. End of the second lap, in first place number 21 Charlie Freeman, in second place number 11 Russell Hackman, in third position number 20 third position, number 20, Fred Wallace. Fourth place, number 1. In fifth place, number 17. Now then, number 20, who was lying in third place at the end of lap 2, overtook number 11, who was in second position at Ballachagan. At Ballachagan corner, that is the right-hand corner just after the start and finish straight. Number 20, Fred Wallace, overtook number 11, Russell Hackman, at Ballachagan corner, and is now in second place. Now, we can now say that number 21, Charlie Freeman, is in the lead, and in second place, on the last information we had, number 20, Fred Wallace. In third place, number 11, Russell Hackman, who has been overtaken by number 20 at Ballachagan corner in lap 2, early in lap 2. The riders now on their third lap of this 9-lap race, this final race of the 1964 Southern 100 meeting, and so far the weather has been kind to us. We thought we were in for a dousing, but it rained very slightly at the start of the 500cc race, cleared up, rained at the end, and has cleared up again. Now then, number 4, S.M. Applegate, and his passenger B. Smith on a Triumph. These boys are from Staley Bridge. They are reported as having retired at Ballabeg. That's number 4, S.M. Applegate on a Triumph, are reported as retired at Ballabeg. Now number 21 is so far ahead, he must be, I would say, 6 or 7 seconds ahead of second place man, at least 6 or 7 seconds ahead. He was past us before the second rider was in sight, and our view here is, I suppose, 300 yards. Now at Billown on lap 4, number 21, 1 and 18. 21 Charlie Freeman from number 1, Peter Kielty, and 18 I. MacDonald, with passenger Venning on a GCT. In third place, number 18, I. MacDonald and passenger C. Venning on a GCT. First position, of course, number 21, Charlie Freeman, passengered by Billy Nelson. Yeah, Billy Nelson, of course, was third in the 500, and here it comes again, 21. And 1, and 18. At the end of lap 4, it was number 21. Again, Charlie Freeman, number 1. In second place, Peter Kielty. In third place, number 18, I. MacDonald. Fourth position, number 17, Morris Toombs, who was in fifth position finishing last year. Number 20, who just went through, Fred Wallace. Number 20 has fallen back from second place at the end of the first lap, right back until 11th position, and he was signaling to somebody as he went through the start here. He had his left hand outraised, I see. He was signaling to a lady who's standing beneath our speakers, and obviously to indicate that he was okay. He's having a wonderful time, wish you were here. Now then, here comes number 21, Charlie Freeman, and he's passing now. Now he's 2/3 of the distance gone. Here's second place man, number 1. And third place man, Morris Toombs, number 17, on a triumph. Morris, who was 5th in this event last year, and is a brother of Trevor Toombs, who rode in the 125cc race. Going through now, number 12. Number 12, J.G. Wilkinson, who's in 6th position. At the end of lap 5, it was 21, 1, 17, 10, 11, and 12. Now number 15, Davies, and his passenger gauge on this outlandish chair, this chair that's so high, twice as high off the ground as the others. The others are so low that when they round a corner, the chairs touch the ground. He is having a not uncomfortable ride. He's lying in 8th position, number 15, on this unorthodox machine. Now number 3, Farrant, and his passenger Martin, over here competing for the first time on their Vincent, just gone through. And number 2, Now Peter Keelty, who's in 2nd place, is an electrician and comes from Wakefield in Yorkshire. He's been riding solo for 4 years. Now, strange thing, most of these people graduate from solo riding, and in fact some of them alternate. They have 2 sets of machinery. He's had considerable experience in most circuits in England. He says quite modestly that he has nothing outstanding, but of course he's doing very, very well at the moment. I suppose if short-circuit racing can be said to have a disadvantage, it is that while one is concentrating so hard on the leaders, one loses track of what's happening in the field, where sometimes the exciting stuff is going on. Now Church Bend's on lap 7. Number 21 still, Charlie Freeman, who must be lonely out there, but he'll love it just the same. Number 21, 1 and 17 at Church Bend on lap 7. Now number 14, A.R. Digby, retired at Ballabeg. Number 14, A.R. Digby have retired at Ballabeg. The rider and passenger are reported as okay. That's number 14, A.R. Digby, J.B. Jackson from Manchester on DJB Triumph, have retired at Ballabeg, are both okay. Lap 6, 2/3 of the distance gone. Number 21, Charlie Freeman, lapped at 3 minutes 29.2, a speed of 73.13 miles an hour. Average speed 72.1. Now on lap 8. Number 21 is reported as through Church Bends, and the flag marshal 21 and 1, that's first, second and third, 17 are through Church Bends and will appear in view very shortly to take the yellow flag from Flag Marshal Nelson Gill to tell them they have completed 8 and are starting their 9th and final lap. Now 21 going through there now. Right behind number 21. Now that's the kind of thing that flag marshals have nightmares about. And now number 1 coming through now to take the yellow flag. And number 21 was completely obscured by number 25, whom he has probably just lapped, and number 17 to take the yellow flag. As he went through to take the flag, Charlie Freeman was tucked in right behind number 25, who is probably now lapped. Now then, the leaders, 21, 1, 17, 10 and 12. And there goes number 20, waving again to the ladies. Still in 6th position. F. Number 20, Fred Wallace, and number 15, T.K. Davies, in this high chair. He's come up now in 7th place, number 15, and in 8th position, number 23, J.F. Patrick. Now number 11, Russell Hackman, who was lying in 3rd position, is now back in 9th. He's having trouble there. He's obviously not too happy with his engine. Russell Hackman, who was in 3rd place at the end of the first lap and has gradually fallen back until he's now in 9th position, is not having too happy a time. Now the final lap, almost inevitably Charlie Freeman will romp home, winner of the 1964 sidecar 9-lap race, closing race of the 1964 Southern 100 meeting. Castletown. Number 21 is through Church Bends. And number 1 is also through. Number 1 is through Church Bends. And number 17 also. 17 is through Church Bends, so the first 3 riders are through Church Bends on their final lap. And the flag marshal is ready with the checkered flag. And here he comes, number 21, Charlie Freeman, to take the checkered flag. A wonderful, wonderful ride right from the very word go. He's led from the halfway round to lap 1. A brilliant ride, beautifully controlled, not hurried at all, no pressure from behind. Now this is number 25, who's got his left hand out. Number one taking the checkered flag, and it should be number 17, Number 8 just finishing now. Now number 17, third place man coming in now. Number 17, who just went through, had completed only 8 laps. Number 10 next. Should be number 10. Sitting up and not a bit concerned about it all. That's number 10, George Bell. George Bell from Bedlington on a Norton George, a motorcycle engineer. And his passenger, G.B. Bewley. Now it should be number 12. Yes, number 12 in 5th place, and then we wait number 20, Fred Wallace. Yes, there's Fred Wallace passing now, finishing 6th place. Fred Wallace in 6th position, and number 15, T.K. Davies in 7th place. Now subject to confirmation by the timekeepers and the judges. The winner was Charlie Freeman, number 21, his passenger Bill Nelson from Eckington on their Norton. Second place, number 1, Peter Kielty from Wakefield. Peter, an electrician from Wakefield, his passenger G. Hughes on their Triumph in 2nd place. In 3rd position, number 17, Morris Toombs, who has improved on his last year's position when he was 5th. Morris Toombs and J. Whitworth from Warwick on their Triumph. Now then, number 11, who was in 2nd position at the end of lap 2, has dropped back to 9th at the finish. Number 11 obviously had some trouble somewhere, Russell Hackman. Now in 4th place, number 10, George Bell from Bedlington and passenger G.B. Bewley on their Norton. In 5th place, number 12, J.G. Wilkinson from Hoyton and A. Critchley on their Triumph. In 6th place, number 20, Fred Wallace from Beeston and his passenger Alf Barton on their Triumph. And in 7th, 8th and 9th positions, number 15, 23 and 11. That can, I think, ladies and gentlemen, be said to be it. It's been a most successful meeting. The weather has been not kind, but not unkind to us. We have, in the last 2 or 3 years, had wonderful weather, but we can't grumble this time. We haven't done too badly. And that's it.
Well, there we have it. This is John Grierson coming in at the end of the Southern 100 meeting, which has the last 2 days been held down at Castletown on the well-known Billown circuit. We're very grateful indeed, first of all, to Mr. T.H. Coburn for his permission and cooperation in bringing this recording to you, and of course to the organisers of the Southern 100 events, and notably Mr. Jack Quayle, who's been working terrifically hard for the last couple of days to bring us these recordings, very conscious most of the time that he's had to say just a little bit extra to keep the Manx Radio listeners happy. Many, many thanks to you, Jack. At the same time, technical assistance, Mr. Harold Coburn Jr., who for the last couple of days has been standing in all kinds of weather with a set of headphones over his ears, listening to every word that Jack has been saying to allow us to bring to you the very best only. So, all in all, we hope that you've enjoyed this, and we hope in the near future to be able to bring you similar meetings under similar circumstances. From John Grierson and from Manx Radio, thank you very much for being with us, and good night.